All right, Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. I had to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. We want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honor to the elders of the apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect who pushing this truth week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love. All right?
All right, Shalom. Hey, we're going to start off with 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Because contrary to popular belief, Babylon, aka America, will be destroyed, man. The Lord is on his way back to destroy this sinful, wicked kingdom, man, known as America. This place is not going to live another 50 years.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Because you can see the decline of this country. See what I'm saying? This country is what? Pissing everybody off around the world, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So, we finna start off with 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, man.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
So the Lord told us to come out here and speak in the ears of his people. Who is his people? Israel. You Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans.
That's
right. See what I'm saying? It said speak in their ears of what?
Words of prophecy.
The words of prophecy meaning what? To say before. That's what the word prophecy means. So we're going to speak about what's going to happen before it happens. And because right now, it's starting to happen. See what I'm saying? Right. But it's going to happen on a worldwide scale real soon. We pray for the downfall of this country, this corporation every day, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Because the quicker we out of here, the quicker we're into the kingdom of heaven. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
It says,
see, just like her shirt said, instant lunch, that's what America's going to be. Instant lunch.
That's right.
For what? Them nuclear missiles. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
See, the Lord has put his words in our mouth. So we're not speaking of our own account. We're speaking the words of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper.
So they're written in paper, known as what? The Bible.
Right.
See what I'm saying? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Lord's word is written in paper. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For they are faithful and true.
They are faithful and true. Full of faith, and they're true. Meaning of what? There's no lies in this book, man.
That's right.
Contrary to what people might say. No, the Bible was written by the white man. No, it wasn't. It was printed by the white man, but it was written by holy men that was inspired by Yahweh Shai.
That's right, brother.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Meaning what? The unbelief.
Get this precept.
Go ahead, bro.
What he said, this is Numbers 22 and 19. He said, God is not a man that he should lie.
That's right.
Neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, or he shall not make it good? So hey, when we going into these scriptures, man, the words are faithful and true, man, because Yahweh can't lie, man. It's impossible for him to lie.
That's right.
So the things that we're reading to you are going to happen. All right?
Right. That's that scripture. The Lord said something. The Lord changes not, man. All right. So the Lord said it's going to happen. It's going to happen. He's not going to change, man. All right. Contrary to you people in the church believe that everything going to change and everybody's going to be saved. The Lord said who he's going to save, man. All right, and that's not going to change, man. All right, no matter how much you cry and weep and moan, man. All right. It says, fear. We in verse 3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Oh, that thought, yeah, Romans 3 and 2.
So Romans 3.
No, matter of fact, I get it.
I got it. Romans 3 and what?
3 and 3.
Right.
Because it said, let not the incredulity or trouble thee, right?
God.
This is Romans 3 and 3. It said, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? It said, Yahweh forbid, yea, that Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Right, so we're not going to let your unbelief hinder us from teaching the truth or believing in Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Because your unbelief is not going to make the what it say, word of the Lord without effect? No. See what I'm saying? We believe, therefore we speak. Why do you think we out here on a Thursday, man? Because these next 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, is dedicated to what? To the Indy 500. That's here in Indianapolis. So half the town is going to be blocked off. So guess what? The Lord put the Spirit on us to come out here early and teach the Word. Because it's going to be hard for us to get around and teach the Word this weekend. So we're not going to let your unbelief, you know what I'm saying, stop us from teaching the Word. Because half of y'all that's going to the race don't even believe in the Lord. You don't even believe in the Bible. You believe in a bunch of cars going in a circle 500 times as enjoyment and amusement, which is pure retardation, man.
99.5% don't believe.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
You spend hundreds to thousands of dollars to watch a car just run around on some concrete, going in circles for a couple of hours, man.
That's right.
Which is stupidity. Go ahead, bro.
This is verse 4. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
It said they're going to get a greeting card and a hug from the Lord.
Shall die from their unfaithfulness.
They're going to die in your unfaithfulness. Right. So since you don't believe in the Lord, the Heavenly Father and the Son, even if you call him Jesus Christ, a higher, most high Christ, most high Christ blessed, you don't believe in the Lord because you're not calling on the true name. Amen Ra, Buddha, Hotep, you don't believe in the Lord because you're not calling on his true name.
Right,
so
bro.
guess what? It says what?
It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All the unfaithful is going to die in their unfaithfulness, man.
That's right, bro.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
That sound like something good? When you people talking about, the Lord is all about love, when he come on his mighty clouds of glory. It just said plagues is going to come, man.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead.
It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Now the Lord is saying this. Who the world inwardly called God and Jesus Christ, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Heavenly Father and the Son, is saying this, man. See what I'm saying?
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
Second Esdras 9, 1-4. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the time past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, and the Lord is visiting the world now, man.
Right.
By what? His angels, plagues, earthquakes, distress in the street, people killing each other. See what I'm saying? That's the world visiting this place, because why? The Lord controls everything, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? There's nothing on this planet that the Lord does not control. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It said, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right.
It said, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
That's right.
Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginning in wonder and powerful works, and ending and effects and signs.
That's right. So these plagues and what the Lord said he's gonna do to this place is gonna come to a truth, man. All right, just like every kingdom had a beginning and an ending. This place is a kingdom, it's gotta have a beginning and an ending, all right? And the Lord told us through the word, man, all right, through prophecy, all right, what's gonna be the ending of this place, man? Death and destruction, man. All right, like we're going into in second Esdras, man. The Lord gonna bring plagues to this place, man. All right, the Lord already visited this place. He's already bringing destruction through tornadoes. All right, tornadoes have been happening all over the Midwest in the last weeks or two, man. People are dying all over the place, man. All right.
Yeah, all these different weather events. Also the plagues, the nukes. Those are part of those plagues that are coming. All right. There's a lot of things that are happening, that want to happen, man, that the scriptures talk about that y'all don't see it. So that's why the scriptures say that all the faithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man.
That's right, bro.
Because you really don't believe, man. But us being of the Lord, man, we know what's gonna happen, man.
That's right.
So we trying to get ourselves together now, man.
That's right, brother.
So we can have some protection from Yahweh Shai, all right?
Right. Because the good thing for us is, like I said, all things have a beginning and an ending. Well, like it tells us in second Esdras also, better is the end of a thing than the beginning.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So, hey, like we said in the beginning, through the Spirit, once this place is done and over, guess what? We're going to be in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Where we're going to be ruling. We're going to be in righteousness. We're going to be happy.
That's right.
No more tears, no more sorrow, no more backaches and body aches and pain, no more mental sickness no more.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So that's a good thing for us, but guess what? It's a bad thing for y'all. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
And why is it bad? Because y'all not used to nothing being good, man. Y'all enjoying this kingdom, man. So you will be taken out of your comfort zone.
Right.
We already out of our comfort zone, man. We vexed daily, man. The men of the Lord are vexed at this place, man. Right. Or what the one Karate Kid? I hate it here.
I hate here.
That's right.
All right, we hate it here, man.
He was in tears.
Or even R. Kelly, y'all killing me with this shit.
Right.
Y'all killing us with this place, man.
Because see, even back on Karate Kid, when he said it, he wasn't happy. He was crying. He was tearful.
Right.
I hate here. See what I'm saying? He wasn't happy. Man, I hate this place. He wasn't happy about it, man.
Right.
You know?
There ain't no passive thing.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. Got some more on there, brother? Okay. It says, behold, this is 2 Ezra 15:5. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
So those plagues are famine, the nuclear destruction, all right, all the diseases, all right, all these things, earthquakes, the tornadoes that the brother just went into. These are plagues, man.
Just like a couple of months ago, the Lord brought a plague to over there in Mecca with those locusts.
God.
That was a plague. That was one of the plagues of ancient Egypt, man. See what I'm saying?
It was a locusts in the desert.
Yep.
Crawling in the desert. Millions of locusts.
Yep.
All right, this plague is crawling in the desert. Floods in the desert. All right? You ain't never heard no camels flood is underwater in the desert, man. All right, the Lord is letting himself be shown, man, but we're watching. You know? All right, this is the sword, famine.
What is a sword? The modern day gun.
Right.
Even what? The ICBM missile.
That's right, brother.
Countries are gearing up for what? Nuclear warfare.
That's right, bro.
That's a plague. Matter of fact, what did it say in what is it? Zechariah or Zephaniah? This is the plague.
That's right, that sword, man. All right, that sword is the modern day gun like the brothers going to the nukes. All right, what did America just do? They starting to test their missile systems. All right, everybody's testing their missile systems around the world. All right, everybody is gearing up. All right, you got countries buying missiles from Russia. All right, countries buying defense missiles from so-called America. All right, everybody is gearing up. All right, they're not gearing up just to say we got these things. They're gearing up because they're gonna shoot these things off, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right, the Lord is putting that spirit of get ready to all the countries, man. All right.
This is a scripture to prove that the ICBM is a plague also. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. See what I'm saying? So the nuclear missile is also what? Known as a plague of the Lord.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
And we know this because we're watching it, man.
Right.
We seeing what's going on in the world, man. We're paying attention to the news. Right. All right, we're paying attention to what's going on around the world. We're looking for the signs of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Right. So that's why we are able to come out here on these streets and tell you what's going to happen, man.
Boldly.
Boldly, man.
That's right.
What it said, Habakkuk 2 and 1, I will stand upon my watch. Right. All right, so we watchmen, man.
That's right, brother.
All right, matter of fact, let me read that real quick. God. Hold on, brother. We're going to get right back into this, brother. Let it flow. It's Habakkuk 2 and 1. It said, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry, man. So we're waiting for the Lord to come back, man. We're waiting for different events to happen, man.
That's right.
We're waiting for them to push the mark the beast, the Almighty Michael. All right? We're waiting for the uproars of the people, man.
That's right.
Why? Because every step that comes is closer to him coming back, man.
That's right.
Our salvation, man. All right?
God, it says, behold the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. It says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
And as he just said what those plagues was, man. Sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. Go ahead, bro.
God says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah, and it said wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Now, coming up as a kid, like the worst thing you probably will see is what? Somebody may get shot in the leg, or somebody may get stabbed, or somebody may get robbed, or, you know, you might see a crackhead walking down the street every now and then. But now, like I said, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Homosexuality has taken an all-time high. I've never seen this much homosexuality in my life.
That's right.
And it's so bad that even the children has gotten involved in homosexuality.
That's right.
They don't know what they're doing. See what I'm saying? But they're influenced by what? You adults. You mothers and fathers out there that's pushing this on these children. So guess what? They're following suit. I've never in my life seen this much homosexuality in my life, man. It's at all. Everywhere you turn around is homosexuality.
That's all they talk about, man.
It's become the way of life now. It becomes the norm here. And people just turn a blind eye like it ain't nothing.
That's right.
Transgenderism.
Man, that has just completely taken over, man.
That's right.
To where you have schools for the LGBTQ community, teaching your child how to be a homosexual.
Or be a transgender.
See what I'm saying? Or be confused.
That's right.
Oh, I'm undecided yet. Call me the other. I'm not male or female. I'm the other.
That's right.
At the age of 5, you're pushing this and promoting your children to do this, man.
Right.
But then you wonder why the Lord is mad at this place, man.
That's right.
That's all the wickedness that polluted the whole earth, man.
That's right. You got people like what's her name? Janelle Monáe.
Yep.
Who was a
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. She I forgot what it's exactly called, but she has sex with anything.
Yep. I know what you're
Paleo
saying.
sex. I can't remember what it is, but she just has sex with anything that's in front of her face that she is enticed with. She has sex with. She don't identify if she can have sex with a male or female. All right. It's like on TV. We was coming up. You watch MTV. The most you saw on MTV was little kissing. Yeah. It didn't go too far, but now they got what on MTV? They got the RuPaul Drag Race on MTV. This wickedness is being accepted, man. All right.
And how did that come about? Let's see. Where is it? This is Second Maccabees. That's what it is.
Pansexual, kind.
What else? I think it's First Maccabees chapter 3. Yeah. First Maccabees chapter 1 verse let me see. Yep. First Maccabees chapter 1 and 9. It said, and after his death, talking about Alexander the Greek, it said they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. That's why it's so much wickedness and pollution, because what? The self-proclaimed white man. This is going back to the history of Alexander the Greek and his 4 generals, which was his homeboy. When he died, then they came upon the scene, put crowns upon their head, like the scripture say, then evils were multiplied. It didn't say one evil took place, it said evils were multiplied. So that means what? There was wickedness upon wickedness upon wickedness upon wickedness here on the earth. to where you have today the cesspool of wickedness here in Babylon, man.
That's right. He was a boy lover too.
That's right.
You know?
He died of what? Syphilis. That was the AIDS back then.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Because why? He was having sex with one of his young soldiers, which was his lover. This was a known fact.
That's right.
But you people here in Babylon hold him up in high regard because you call him what? Alexander the Great. Why? Because he was a exceedingly wicked Edomite that you hold in high esteem, man. This is your idol here in America, in Babylon.
So they say the scriptures ain't real.
Right.
All this history, but the scriptures ain't real. Go ahead.
God. I went back in 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 7. It says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more.
Therefore saith who?
Therefore saith the Lord.
So we're not saying this once again. These are the Lord's words. Go ahead.
I will hold my tongue no more.
So the Lord's not being quiet no more. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
As touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
Outside of the temple, which is profanity outside the temple. The temple of what? And now we're understanding of the Lord's words, man. See what I'm saying? So anything contrary to the doctrine is what? Profane. The Lord said, don't do this, but the world said what? Do this. See what I'm saying? That's profane. Go ahead.
It says, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yep.
Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry unto me.
Here's that talking about the elect of Israel, man. That's the only innocent and righteous blood that's crying unto the Lord. Because why? They're the ones that's crying and sighing for all the abominations that's being done in the midst thereof. Come, see, that's the spirit. Bro, finna get the scripture. Ezekiel 9. Yep. Ezekiel 9 and 4. See what I'm saying? Only the righteous men are going to cry out and speak out against the wickedness that's being done in a society or a kingdom.
That's right.
A wicked man is going to agree with it. He's going to be a partner of it. Because why, like the scriptures say, those are the ones that call evil good and call good evil.
That's right.
The scripture said, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. It said, and the Lord, Yahweh Shai said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
See, once again, the Lord said these words. See what I'm saying? We're not saying it. The Lord put his word in us to speak. And we're reading the Lord's word. Go ahead.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
See, that mark is what? The walk is being what? Exemption from judgment. What makes us exempt from judgment? This word. Why? Because we're following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord's word to the best of our ability. We're not going off our own understanding. We're going off the understanding of the Lord's word, and we're putting it into practice. See what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's an action word. Go ahead.
You want to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. It said what? Put a mark on the men that sigh and cry for what? For all.
This is for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
The abomination is what? A filthy, wicked act. So like we're going into this LGBT community, that's an abomination. See what I'm saying? Preaching false doctrine, that's what? An abomination.
Right.
Eating pork is what? An abomination. Adultery, whether spiritual or physical, is what? An abomination.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite.
Now, what others is the Lord talking about? Those that don't have this mark, that's not out here sighing and crying. Those that's being what? In friendship with the world. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It said, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity.
But I thought the Lord was all about love. I thought the Lord came and died for everybody. So if the Lord came and died for everybody, why is he making a separation right here? Set a mark on those that sign and cry for the abomination being done, but the others that's in my hearing, go through the city and slay. You know what I'm saying? And smite utterly. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women.
See, the Lord didn't leave nobody out.
That's right.
Old, young, women, maids, little children. Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
Begin at the Lord's sanctuary, like I say in what? Was it First Peter? The judgment must start at the house of the Lord. So what's the Lord's sanctuary? His house, Israel. You Negro, Latino, Native American. See what I'm saying? That's right. Go ahead.
It said, then they began at the ancient men which were before the house, and said unto them, defile the house and fill.
What did you have? Oh, that's like
we're still in Second Ezra chapter 15. This
that sounded like a tornado siren.
It did.
Oh, I see. That's the anger of the Lord right there. It sounded like a tornado siren, but there wasn't it though. Go ahead, bro.
This is 15 and 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
So the Lord is tired of y'all, man.
That's right.
He ain't finna hold back. When these plagues and this destruction come, ain't gonna be no holding them back. Ain't gonna be no more, Lord, I'm sorry. There ain't gonna be none of that, man. All right, go ahead.
Another way the Lord not holding his tongue back is through us. All right, through the internet. The Lord is letting it be known what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. The Lord is letting it be known the law, statute, and commandments, man. All right, the Lord is letting it be known the lifestyle you should live that is well pleasing unto Him. All right, so the Lord not holding his tongue back on the homosexuality. The Lord not holding his tongue back no more on our people eating pork, our people going off, man. All right, He doing that through His men. All right. It says, I will hold my tongue no more touching the wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
All right, so the Lord ain't dealing with y'all no more. It's gonna be a mass cutoff, man.
Right.
All right. He ain't finna deal with y'all no more, man. Ain't gonna be no more, I'm sorry, Lord. All right, he finna, it's gonna be straight judgment, man. That's what's coming to this place. Go ahead, bro.
God.
Because by that time, when the Lord said he ain't gonna hold his tongue no more, hey, man, he tired now. We ain't gonna be out here no more, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the unjust complain continually.
Read that again.
It says, behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Who are the just, man? The elect, man. That's out here in these streets trying to plead with these people, man. You Israelites, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what we talking to hell with everybody else, man.
That's right, bro.
We trying to plead with Israel to get themselves together, man, because we know that great judgment is coming here, man. So we're prophesying, we're telling you, man, what's going to happen through the scriptures, man. All right?
Well, the scriptures say, therefore, going to tell the Lord, we persuade men. Right? See what I'm saying? Well, we know what the Lord is going to do. We know what the Lord is capable of doing. Y'all finna meet Alashaki. See what I'm saying? He terrible, or he demon-like power, man.
That's right.
Y'all finna meet him real soon, man.
Hold on, brother. This is verse 9, Shalom, brother. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. It says,
because the people of the Lord, you Negro, Latino, and Native American, is led to the flock as a slaughter. By what? Partly of these churches too.
That's right.
These churches, these Israelites that know that they're Israelites, teaching false doctrine, you're being led away as a slaughter, man. See what I'm saying? Because you people don't know no better, but you're blindly following these people that you respect or hold in high regard and allowing them to teach you lies because you refuse to go and study yourself. Right. See what I'm saying? So when all hell breaks loose, you're going to be cut off guard. You ain't going to know what's going on. Oh, is this the day of the Lord that they were talking about? You're going to be led as a flock to the slaughter, man. Right. When martial law pops off, Jacob's trouble pop off, you people are going to be caught off guard. Like you said, as a flock led to the slaughter, man. Right. You have no hope because you refuse to find hope, man. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and another thing, they believe in this system.
That's
and
right.
the system is leading them, and the system is going down.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Right. Go ahead, bro.
Now, this is verse 11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof."
It said as before, man. So that's how we know we talk about America now, man. Mm-hmm. He's going to smite this place like he did before, man. Because most of the Israelites that came to the Americas, man, to Babylon, through cargo slave ships, man. All right?
Right, go ahead.
It says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it."
Right, because Egypt was destroyed once before. That's why I said again, this is Egypt all over again. We're back in the house of bondage once again. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
It says, "They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and the hail with a fearful constellation." It says, "Woe to the world and all them that dwell therein." It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
And swords is just another killing instrument, man. That could be the modern day gun, all right, grenades, all these things. They're just killing instruments, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes."
I mean, if you're a renowned person in this society, like a judge, a mayor, and the people see you on the streets, they're not gonna give a damn who you are. Right. They're not gonna say, "Oh, don't touch them. That's the judge. Don't touch them. He's a police officer." No, life's gonna be threatened. Right. They're not gonna. They're not gonna.
It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes."
They're not going to regard titles because it's going to be a famine going on. People are going to be hungry. People are going to be angry, you know. And they're going to be out here killing people.
Right. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Hey, because it ain't going to be no police in the street to stop it. Right. They said the course of their action is going to stand in their power. Because it ain't gonna be nobody there to stop them. Ain't gonna be no 911, okay? Ain't gonna be no squad cars going up and down. Everybody's gonna be in fear for their own life.
That's right.
Because what's gonna bring that upon that is a total system collapse. And when nobody's getting paid, nobody's gonna be going to work. People are not gonna be going to work for free. You know? So when that money system collapses, the whole society is going to collapse. You know?
Right.
They had something about the Deutsche Bank, the stock dropping at the Deutsche Bank today, man.
Right.
She gonna crash.
So eventually, hey, it's going to be an all-out crash of the economy. You know? And they're going to be seeking to put people back into slavery with that microchip.
Right.
It says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able."
All right, because they're gonna shut the cities off, man. The streets. All right, they'll have checkpoints everywhere. You're not gonna be able to just drive like up to Chicago no more, man. Right. You're not gonna be able to do what you want to do. They're gonna cut it all off, and they're gonna be in total control, man. Right. All right.
Blow these bridges up.
That's right.
You know, cut off the main thoroughfares.
It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and all men shall be afraid. All right.
Listen, all men shall be afraid, man. Like I said, Jeremy, when they say Jacob in trouble, the man hold us like a woman in travail, man. It's gonna be fear. The Lord is gonna put the fear back on this planet, man.
That's right.
Because people are walking in fear, and not they have no fear right now, man.
That's right, brother.
That's why people are doing what they want to do, man.
That's right.
They have no fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They just drive, frolic to and fro up and down the street, man, doing what they want to do. All right, go ahead.
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods.
All right, they're gonna be breaking into your houses, man, taking all your so-called stashes or stash houses where you have your food supplies. They're gonna get invaded. There's not gonna be no safe place, man. If you're not covered from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, it's over. It's finito, man.
Right.
It's over with for you, man. Only the men of the Lord are gonna be covered and protected in that day, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
It says, and spoil their goods because of their lack of bread, and for great tribulation. This is, behold, saith Yahweh.
All right, people gonna be starving, man. So your house, they gonna be breaking into your houses, man. All these women be getting raped. All right, they frolic around with these tight pants on. The man been looking at you for years, man. Can't wait to get his hands on you, man.
Yeah. It's right now is somebody hoping for this to happen so they can get their hands on their next door neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna kill her. They're gonna kill her husband, and they're gonna take her, man.
That's right, man.
Or somebody's gonna wait to get their hands on somebody's daughter. And what they gonna do? Hey, soon as all this rioting break out, they're gonna kill them people and take their children, take their wife.
The perfect movie is the first Purge that came out. It's the Latino dude.
Oh yeah,
He puts down them bitches' doors and things. What was the gun called? The doorbuster? Some shit. He's an everyday bitch. You walk past me. And he said, he was like, hey, 2 for 1 special. He was going to take both of them. Right. I'm showing you, hey, he was waiting on him. He waited for that day to get their ass, bro.
Couldn't wait, man.
Hey, the book of Eli, them people that was walking on the road, what happened? They took the husband, they killed him, and they raped this woman. You know? Hey man, it's gonna be real brutal.
That's what's coming.
It's gonna get brutal out here. Hey, soon as this society collapses, you're gonna find out that the average person walking around, the majority of these people are sick individuals, man.
Right.
Only thing that's sustaining them is they have the funds to supply their lives, man. It's gonna get real medieval out here, man. It's gonna get real medieval, man. Food supply. Hey, people in this. Hey, the scriptures say. What is it? That scripture? Why is it spoiled? Yeah. You know, because people are complacent. People are complacent, man.
People don't understand, like, in the moment, one moment, man, your life can change. This whole society can change in twinkling of an eye, bro.
Hey, hey, say at this race this weekend, a plague break out, or a nuclear bomb go off, a pocket nuke. Hey, the CDC might just unleash a plague in that fucking race, man. People coming from all over the United States are gonna be at this Indy 500, man. This weekend. Hey, that'd be the perfect spot for the government to unleash a plague, man. And it's already going on in Texas. Texas got a border that's shut down because people are getting sick and dying, man.
Well, yeah, another movie, because you mentioned those movies.
Yeah,
in the
Contagion.
group chat, right? But in the movie, what's that with the gorillas? Outbreak? No, not that.
Planet Earth.
Planet of the Apes. At the end of the movie, they showed the shit spread. You know, another, you know, toward the end of the movie.
Yeah. And that didn't even have to be in that movie.
Right, what did that have to do with that movie?
But hey, it's inevitable. That guy, that demon, Bill Gates actually said it's going to be a disease. It's going to be a disease that come out. He talked about population reduction openly, man.
Vaccines.
And they got a disease. They've been calling it Disease X. Now, how in the hell? Hey, this ain't Ebola, man. Because how in the hell way back when the first outbreak came out, you can detect it. This certain strand of Ebola is undetectable. And they talking about it can, the Ebola, it can go and hide in your eyeball. They said the one guy, he was like a doctor, and he said he looked in the mirror one day and one of his eyes was green. And he said when he went and got it checked out, he had Ebola, but he had been previously checked. He said he was hiding in his fucking eyeball.
That was in the movie though too. They had this thing in their eye.
Oh yeah, it was like when they put their eye down, they had to put their eye down.
They had to pull their eye down.
Crazy. I forgot, man.
That was in the movie. I can't think the name of that movie.
He said, "Let me see your eye," and then pull it eyelids down.
Yeah. It's something that just came
You know, so it's not far. Hey, it's not far fetched. Hey, it could be a major epidemic spreading right now. And you know what the government will do? They won't tell nobody. To prevent a so-called panic, they'll allow the disease to spread. They'll allow it to spread and spread. And a panic is what stops disease. People are all aware. But that don't make sense. To prevent a panic, we won't tell anybody.
That's right.
The panic is what'll stop the disease because everybody will quarantine themselves.
You might be one of them. Showing you they
Get him over that coffin.
Right. Ebola.
You said what?
Ebola.
She said what?
And they both got their Ebola.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Yeah, but that's why the scriptures say, you get that in Thessalonians, it says peace, peace, but sudden destruction. Somebody get that second Thessalonians? It says peace, peace, and what? Sudden destruction, man. The shit can just change, man. The next thing you know, you right there dying. Don't know what you're dying from.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety."
Jump on the verse. Jump from the top.
1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And that's talking about the brothers in the truth, because we know it's coming. We see it, man. Everybody else living their day-to-day life. They don't want to hear about nothing because I don't want to think negatively. But if the scriptures say if the thief knew what hour to watch, he would have watched. I mean, no. If the strong man knew in what hour to watch, he would have watched. And we the strong men, man. We know to watch, man. It's these sheeple out here. They don't know to watch, man. You know. But it says, For when they shall say
He
peace,
tell you, what's that? Somebody getting in Ezekiel with a watchman and watching for the sword for these things to come, man. Cause we the ones that's actually watching. Everybody else like, you watch the same video. I watched that about the Deutsche Bank.
yeah,
I watched that this morning too. I watched about 4 or 5 minutes of that too. I ain't get to finish watching it though, man. Now, how many people in America you see watching that video, man? How many people is actually watching that video? Besides us and other, Edomites. It's mainly Edomites watching.
yeah.
And us man that's in the truth. In other words, ain't nobody else watching that shit, man.
Yeah, they said the dude, one of the dudes that was an analyst at the Deutsche Bank committed suicide. Hey, they say people at the CDC are committing suicide because they know it's a disease spreading here. So, hey, man, this is what it is. Hey, but you know what? Hey, we not gonna have to worry about that because we're gonna be covered. Why? Because we chose the Lord, man. We chose to fear the Lord. Hey, the brothers that choose to fear the Lord, they're gonna be covered when all hell breaks loose in this society. This society will not go on like it is going on right now. It's falling fast. You know? It's falling real fast, man. And only a certain group of people see it, man. But it's designed that way because the rest of you that didn't care, don't care. Didn't care, don't care. But when the trouble comes, that's when you're gonna care. And it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. That's the Lord getting you back for all the sin you openly committed.
That's just what the scripture says. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Yep.
Because why people is going to actually seek him in
Yep.
that day. People are going to actually seek him.
Then
People be
they
like,
should
I need-
seek me early.
Yeah, right. I need answers.
Yep.
I'm dying. I got Ebola.
Yep.
Ebola times 10, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Yep.
Disease X.
Yep, disease X.
You know? You finish that Thessalonians?
Yep. It says, but when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
As travail upon a woman with child. So a woman don't know when her water gonna break. Hey, a doctor can give her a damn date. All right, you due on May 17th, right?
Yep.
Bitch, she might not be due to May 25th, man. So one day she's walking through the house, bam, water break.
Yep.
It's like, so just like we talking about all these diseases and all these things to come, hey, we don't know exactly when it's coming, but we know it's coming, man. All right?
Yep.
We know it's coming, man. It's there. All the signs are there, man. Okay? The scripture speaks, it's talking about it says what travail upon the woman. It speaks about the growing pains of this coming destruction. Okay? If you can't, hey, somebody give me Micah 4 and 10 real quick.
And it also say, and they shall not escape. And why they not going to escape? And why would these people not escape? Especially our people, the Israelites, man. They're not going to escape because they didn't choose the Lord, man. They didn't choose to fear the Lord, so they're not going to be defended.
Micah 4 and 10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion.
Right, so part of them growing pains is what? That destruction that's coming. All right, be in pain, labor. All right. So before our deliverance, you're gonna have all these pains, man. All these pains. Okay, you're gonna have the damn Ebola. All right, these different diseases, these race wars, the famine. Okay, read that part over again.
Micah 4 and 10. Be in pain and labor to bring forth.
Yeah, if not, it's not America in pain. Look at the dollar. Now, what's that? The small bags of chips. What is it? 2 of them for like 75 cents a piece now. All right, it's the growing pains. Go ahead.
It said, be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail.
Like a woman in travail. All right, and we're the one that's actually travailing, man. All right, but I'm using this to showing that what them labor pains is here, man. All right. the book of Ezra said the plagues slack not. Okay? So these plagues is quietly coming, man. While people are playing their goddamn video game, man. Or watching hip hop at Atlanta Wives or whatever that
Black Ink.
shit. Black Ink. And all that shit is fake. Fake. Fake ass, they call it the damn reality show. Something fake.
Yeah.
So, some that's not reality, fake.
Hey, and you know what?
All of them.
And people watch it, they'll take it and make it their reality.
And they be talking, oh, did you watch them? I mean, it's fake. It's like wrestling. It's like, why I'd rather watch wrestling.
Yep. At least it's masculine.
I'd rather watch fucking wrestling.
Hey, even though wrestling is fake, people still get hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But now shalt thou go forth out of the city, thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon.
Right, and that's when that destruction is going to take place at Babylon, America. All right. The scripture says, Revelations 18 chapter, and the plagues, right, is going to come. And one now it says, death, famine, and it should be utterly burned with fire. All right, that's where that destruction is going to take place at, man. Here, America.
Yep.
All right, America, it's gonna get fucked up. All right, destroyed, man. Go ahead, man.
There shalt thou be delivered, there the Lord shall redeem
Right,
thee
see?
from
And that's what the deliverance is going to take. And that's why it's going to be so amazing. Because the kind of destruction that the Lord is going to bring to this place, we're going to be sitting right there like, well, hey, is you going to save us? People dying, people getting put in concentration camps. People with all these different diseases, man.
I already feel like that, man.
The women being ravished. Okay. You know, the women being ravished.
Imagine not having no protection from on high. You know, hey, man, the scriptures speak about it. Everywhere you go, it's gonna be trouble. Hey, man, you rested all this time. When it was time for you to wake up to who your culture is, your heritage is, you was at rest. So, hey, and that day, you not gonna rest. Martial law troops gonna be chasing your ass. Packs of dogs gonna be chasing people. Hey, you go up in these abandoned houses, people's gonna be dead bodies in there.
Just living in it.
Hey, man. Hold on.
Get that Ezekiel real quick. Before we go on this day. You gotta step on that quick.
This is going to you to desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Now we know potentially what's the end of it for us, man. You know, that we actually receive what? Salvation. You know? Potentially, all right? We're potential members of the elect, all right? So that's how, but what is it for you? All right? We're the hopeful elect. What about you?
Yeah. Because we believe that we are of the elect, because we're doing what the elect would be doing.
That's right.
We're doing what the elect will be doing. Any otherwise, so be it. Because the Lord is righteous, regardless. You know? But we're actually doing what the elect will be doing. That's preaching His word, man. You know? Preaching and teaching His word, man. Putting the Lord first, man. You know? And that's going to count for something, because the Lord is just. You know?
It's not unrighteous to forget our works.
You don't forget a man that through your ups and downs, through your ups and downs, or through his ups and downs, you was always there. You don't forget a man like that, man. Through our ups and downs and all the hell we was catching, things that made other people walk off and leave this truth, man. The brothers that stay faithful and that stay true, hey, the Lord gonna reward them, man. Because the Lord is just. Go ahead.
It said, this is verse 18, you said there wasn't going to be no rest nowhere. It said, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. So there's never going to be no rest nowhere, just like he was going into.
Your scripture is describing constant danger.
Yep.
Constant danger, man. You're going to be in consistent danger, man. All right? Begging and pleading for your life. So somebody might let you off the hook here, but you might go down there and get manhandled by somebody, man. You know? 'Cause look, you just ain't going to have, like you mentioned, you're going to have militia groups and all kind of shit, man, going on. You had a military and a militia groups, right? Then people that are just teamed up. Then you got a neighbor. You see shit that hit the fan. You and your neighbor got weapons, man. You know, you're gonna be like, well, me and you gotta protect our family. You had actually families click up, man. You know? They show it in movies like shows like, what's the name of that show? Walking Dead. Yep. People don't know each other from a can of paint. They just meet.
Link up.
Link up.
Yep, protect each other.
And protect each other.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of that.
Yeah, man. Survival of the fittest, man.
That's right.
And somebody get Amos 8 and Amos 8 and around verse 3.
Amos 8:3. And the song of the temple shall be howling in that day.
Hey, the songs of the temple shall be howling, man. You know? Hey, because all these people out here, they're going to be screaming, they're going to be dying. And the Lord is going to be laughing, man. It's going to be a sweet savor unto the Lord, man. Hey, the scriptures say it pleased the Lord to bruise his own son, Yahweh Shai, man. So it's going to also please the Lord to bruise these people. And kill their ass. Go ahead.
The song of the temple shall be howling in that day, says the Lord, Yahweh Shai.
Hey, you man in these churches that's not teaching the truth, your members gonna come up there and they're gonna kill your ass. We're not preparing you, man. And a lot of these church members, they've heard us speak, man. And they're gonna be like, man, you was lying, man. And they're gonna go catch them niggas, they're gonna kill their ass, man. Go ahead.
He said, there shall be many dead bodies in every place.
Hey, in the first purge, man, what did they seek to find refuge? In the churches. And them people went up there and gunned their ass down in them churches, man. Because a lot of people gonna be gathering at the churches. And you know what? What's gonna happen? Militia groups, UN troops, they're gonna come in there, they're gonna rape everybody and kill them, man. That's right. Or they're gonna cart them off in concentration camps, man. Go ahead.
It says, they shall cast them forth with silence.
It said there should be many dead bodies in every place. Mm-hmm. They shall cast them forth with silence, man. Why they gonna cast them forth with silence? Because there's gonna be people out here looking to kill people. And people gonna be getting killed, and they're gonna be trying not to make a noise, man. And they're just gonna have to eventually lay them down and keep moving. They're gonna cast them forth with silence. Because there's gonna be so much turmoil and so much trouble out here that you better not make a sound. Because you will be next. You know? Woo! That's it with them.
Ezekiel 33 and 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Oh, so, hey, you ain't saying nothing, guess what? That's some nuts, man. All right? But he's saying something, you know? That, hey, you can't say we ain't saying that because, look, YouTube don't even want us on the internet. So we saying a lot. Go ahead.
He says, so now, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them for me. He said, when I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die.
Yeah, when we tell the people, if you don't come back to the law, statutes, commandments, the Lord gonna kill you. Go ahead.
If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his ways, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Hey, if we don't come out here and teach this word, if we hear this word and we don't come out here and teach it, we guilty of men's blood, man. Because we neglected the gift of the Lord, man. Scriptures speak about neglect not the gift, man. Kiss the son lest he be angry. You know, go ahead.
It says, therefore, this is verse 9, it says, nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it.
If we warn the wicked of his way, that's what we're doing right now. It said, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, go ahead.
If he do not turn from his way.
If he do not turn from his way, go ahead.
He shall die in his iniquity.
He's going to die in his sin. Go ahead.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Yeah, but hey, we're not gonna be guilty. And I stand on that, man. The Lord gonna have mercy on his saints, man. The Lord gonna have mercy on his elect, man. And we gotta have that faith, and we gotta believe that, man. Was that it?
It is Joel 2:1. It said, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
So the people should be trembling, all right? It speaks about what the horn being blown, man. All right? That horn is for what, man? To what? Warn the people, man. So the trumpet, all right, the horn is being blown, man. It's sounding off constantly too. The trumpet been sounding off for years. People still have a line blocking from the airport.
It says, a day of darkness and the glooming, a day of cloud and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong, there has not been ever delight, neither shall be any more happy.
There's something about the nuclear missile, symbolic to the nuclear missile, when they call it a strong people, okay? Strong people, okay? Speaking in the same chapter, it speaks about how they're going to run up on the wall, you know? Go through the windows. Go ahead.
It says, even to the years of many generations.
Even to the years of many generations, read.
The fire devoured before them.
Yeah, a fire devoured before them, read.
And behind them a flame burning.
And behind them, all right, it's going to leave what? Destruction, all right? Flame burning, read.
The land is as the garden of Eden before them.
This is so-called a little fruitful land. All right, everybody want to come to America's way. It's a what? Paradise. The word Eden means paradise. And what? Before them, read.
And behind them a desolate
Well,
wilderness.
behind them is going to leave a desolate wilderness, man. All right? So this America, this fruitful place, this paradise is going to be what? Wipe the hell out, man. Thus saith the Lord. Read.
Yeah, and nothing shall escape.
Right, nothing. Like the brother Coleman, he said, people is going to receive mercy soup done right. Like the wisdom of Solomon 4, it's gonna pop up. If you're not part of that number, you left on American soil in that day, you through. You ultra through. Sorry. Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
Right, see, they that put their trust in him, well, they gonna understand the truth. We understand the truth. That's how we able to come out here and teach the word. Read.
And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
Yeah, how's that being faithful in love, man? Lord said, what? If you love me, keep my commandments. Such that be what? Faithful in love. And what? Love and doing his work, man. All right? Loving the brotherhood. Read.
For grace and mercy is to his saints.
See, grace and mercy into his is what to his saints. The saints on this side, all right, is who? The men, the prophets. All right, the 1/3. That's the saints. All Israel is not Israel. Okay? Read.
And he has care for his elect.
He have care, really, hey, and he have care for his elect. So that's plain. Mercy and grace is what? For his saints, and he have care for his elect. Everybody else, man, you can jump off the nearest bridge. You can run and trap. The Lord don't give a damn. Even 2/3. Yo, you really consider you Israel. You just a bunch of damn buffoons, man, a bunch of monkeys. All right? That need to be gunned down. All right? Need to be put to death immediately, man. Book of Amos 9 and 8 say, all my people shall die by the sword, man. You are, man. The Lord's gonna kill you. Okay? There's no other way to explain it, man. You know here?
It said, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their
See,
own
but
image.
the ungodly, man. Ungodly is gonna be punished. So what?
It said, according to their own imagination.
To your own imagination. Okay? So, hey, since you in love with white Jesus, Lord's gonna have white Jesus kill your ass, man. All right? The so-called white man, he gonna roll through your neighborhoods, all right? Put your ass to death. All right? Hey, if you like watching sitcoms all day, Lord might just how you die doing the goddamn sitcom. Kicking the door, somebody kill you while you there watching.
It said, according to their own imagination, which have neglected righteousness and forsaken the Lord.
And that's talking about Israel. Because only Israel can, they're only right. They're only going to like righteousness. They're the righteous. So you can't say you didn't get a chance. You neglected it. You know? What's that? Give me 2 Ezra 9 real quick. Finish that? No. Was there any one of that? You neglected righteousness, all right? Scripture said you had liberty.
I'm not. 6 there's 9 and what?
Oh, you know what? You can stop right there.
Top?
No, wait, no, you can. You can start from the top of that. That's gonna get into it too. You can start from the top of that. Just read on down.
2 Ezra's 9. It says, then Ezra's rising from the...
Because this talking about the prophecies too. Then it talk about how you niggas had liberty to repent, man, and you didn't. All right, you fucking repent to the so-called white man. If you talking about Jesus, forgive me for all my sins, you repent to the so-called white man. Which he don't have the power to forgive anybody. All that so-called forces, he might give you a pass. We're showing you who you niggas worship. You worship the goddamn white man. Scripture said, my gospel be hid and said to them that are lost, because the God of this world have blinded them. Yep. You worship the fucking white man.
Yep. And the scripture also say, woe unto them that trust in man and make it flesh his arm, whose heart departed from the Lord.
Right.
You making flesh of the so-called white man is your deliverer. He's your God, man. So, and then your heart is departed from the Lord, the God of the scriptures, man.
Flesh with no pigmentation.
Yep. Because the white man pushes what? YOLO, do as thou will. That's his doctrine. And you niggas hate discipline. You know? Our people hate discipline, man. You tell them they doing, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that, that's not right. I'm a grown man. Pow, pow, pow. They ready to kill you, man. They get emotional and they be ready to kill you, man. Hey, the scriptures say because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, it is fully set in the hearts of men to do evil, man. Because the Lord ain't judging you quick, because the Lord ain't fucking you up, man. Then you just choose, hey, I'm just gonna do the wicked because I ain't no judgment coming. One day the Lord gonna come and he gonna cut you asunder. One day he gonna cut your ass down. And in that day when you seek to ask for forgiveness, when you seek to ask the Lord, you're gonna seek him earnestly, man, for forgiveness. And he's not gonna hear you. Because all these years, the prophets of the Lord been in the streets teaching. You didn't hear the Lord. So you ain't gonna have no excuse. These people, hey, we out here to prophesy the truth of the scriptures because you ain't gonna have no excuse when judgment comes.
It is coming. Look at Ezekiel say the end watching for thee.
Yeah, it waited for
Go ahead.
Kind of says, then Ezra rising from the court of the temple went to the chamber of Jonah.
Yeah, you know what the end is when the credits roll at the end of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
You know what the credits is? Those goddamn nuclear missiles, man. Go ahead, bro.
The son of
Or the smoke.
Elijah.
All right, the smoke of America going up. That's the credits rolling. Go ahead.
The son of Elijah. It says, and remembered there and did eat no meat nor drink water.
Second answers.
Second Ezra chapter 9. It says, he answered me and then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Hey, we do that every day. We do it every day, man. Oh, brother shared this video. That's measuring the time, man. That's why we getting that time.
Yep.
All right, like, hey, it's every day we wake up, it's a step closer to the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
Okay, every day. That's why things are moving so fast, man.
Yep.
Like the scripture said, I seen a new heaven and a new earth, man. Go ahead, man.
It says, when thou seest part of the signs.
See, does not be seeing part of the signs here, a part here, a part there. Go ahead.
Past which I have told thee before. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, so you might see a tornado come hit 5 different states. That's him visiting the world, man. Or you might see a fucking disease pop up. You know? You might see all these different groups popping up, or this thing with the government and people ready to rise up against the government. Because believe it or not, you got people in America plotting ready to take down the government.
Yep.
It's not people that look like us, so-called white people.
Yep.
People that's part of the Tea Party, these different political groups, man.
So let the White House down.
You remember years ago they was trying to make Texas a separate state. You know, how you think that was gonna happen, man? They show you in that movie. What's the name? They got it on Netflix, bro.
Yep.
What's the name of that damn movie? All hell just broke out, man. With the wrestler fucking Batista. Bush. It show you right there, bro. In that movie, they said, "Hey, we separated from this, such and such and such, and all hell was going on, man. All hell. That's gonna actually take place."
Yeah, man, as soon as they got the train,
Yeah.
somebody was on fire.
Yeah, he was walking with his woman.
Let me go check it out. Boom.
He didn't know he was gonna get baked like that. See that, but that show you movies like that show you that's what the day of the Lord gonna be like, man. you chilling or baby, you go coming from the movies. Yeah, you think you about to go home and test some pussy up, boy. You ain't about to do nothing.
You get home, it's gonna be people waiting in your house.
Yeah, you gonna die before you get home. Hey, she ain't even make it home. This bitch ended up in a complete war. Yep. He dead. Then she ended up dying. She didn't make it nowhere. Go ahead, bro.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 36.
That's a perfect example how she can change overnight, man. In seconds.
That's right.
You can go from steak and shake to you shake it.
Shake and shake.
Shake and shake. Right. Shake and shake. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. It says, but as the day and hour knoweth no man, nor the angels of heaven, but the Father only. But as the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
See, so shall the coming of the day of what Noah be, man. Okay? Read.
It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving to marriage.
Some people like to eat, people like to drink.
Yep.
No, I like to eat.
Yeah.
I like to drink.
Have sex.
Have sex. You know? No, we don't overly indulge in that shit, man.
Yeah.
You people, you just overly indulge, man. We wait till our days off at work or some shit, man. You niggas, this all you want to do is party, fuck, and sleep.
Yep.
And eat. No, a nigga don't eat. Them goddamn food stamps, boy, you wait till that's what people gonna really do, man. You gonna take the chip for them food stamps. Go ahead, man.
It says, marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark. It says, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right, read that part over again, brother.
It says, for as the days that were, this is Matthew 24 and 38. It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
No night. That's what the flood came, bro. So these people ain't gonna know till flood of diseases come. All right, flood of pestilence, a flood of not having no food, no food trucks. Ain't no trucks coming out from my gig. That's right. No more almond milk. Fucking bananas and shit. Salmon sandwiches.
1600 cake from wall.
Yeah. Milk. Right. Milk that's really not milk.
Ain't gonna be no nourishment.
Ain't gonna be none of that.
Except for the elect. Because the scriptures say, my servants shall eat and you should be hungry. You know?
These people are like, let me get my morning coffee. Get my morning coffee. Dumbass people. One day that morning coffee is gonna be your last goddamn coffee. What's up, guys? You know? What I'm gonna do. You guys remember me? Yeah, of course we do, man. You my boy, man. Hey, son.
What kind of chain you got there? Is that sapphire?
Lapis.
Lapis. Looks nice.
My man. Go ahead.
It says, then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, the other left.
And it's talking about the salvation that's coming.
That's right.
All right?
This is
Two gonna be in the field, one gonna be taken up. So you could be had somewhere, you know? Hey, come on. What you doing, man? You our boy, man.
All right, man. Take
Man, come on, man. Confusing the face crazy, man.
Gotta bomb the building. Just gotta bomb the building, bro.
Yeah.
For the camera.
Jake, look down. Look at you, bro. You got it right here. Hey, probably a fucking Ephraimite, man. Who's a goddamn silly dog.
This is verse 41. It says, two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken, the other left.
Right, and that's just a parable of our redemption, man, our salvation. You know, that's all that is. We chilling, all right, or whatever, waiting, all right. Or somebody gonna get beamed up. You know, whatever kind of
you think so?
predicament you in. You know.
So watch therefore.
Because Scripture says they gonna see what the strangeness of our salvation. So people are gonna actually see us be beamed up.
Right.
You know, what does it talk? He said what? Taken up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the book of Revelation says what? Come up hither. Yeah, bugged out. She's a fucking American. Don't even call her Hindu. Fucking American bitch. Go ahead.
It says watch their.
They come over here and become straight Americans. She won't be wearing them goddamn pants over there in India.
Here uncovered.
They'll take her right by them goddamn pants and yeah, my ass on the goddamn wall, man. Brick wall.
Yep, throwing a hole and stone our ass.
Yeah, they ain't nothing but a damn American. And they love it. Oh, freedom. They know what is a freedom of? You to do evil. You to become a homosexual. All right? A whore. A whore. She's a whore. Pants around whore.
It says watch therefore, for ye know not the hour.
You got to take. You got an apple. Probably ain't ate an apple since she been over here. Bitch eat McDonald's and shit. Eating good old. This place is bugged out, man. Ain't ate an apple since she been over here.
Probably fucking eat pork by now. Probably a pork eating demon. Go ahead, bro.
It says watch therefore, ye know not the hour which the Lord do coming.
Hey, the scriptures say, watch therefore, for you don't know what time the Lord coming. And what are you watching for? The prophecies to play out. Hey, this big beef with America and Iran. Hey, I remember years ago, man, Apostle Tahar saying, when you see America about to go into Iran, that's how you know we close. Who've been beefing a lot in the media lately? America and Iran. America got a naval ship over there in the Persian Gulf, man. Posture. Iran has been threatening to bomb America every day with shit. Iran is saying they got missiles that can blow them ships out the water. Wars, rumors of wars.
Got them from Russia.
Yep. And you know all them nations over there been trading weapons. That land over there is all connected. All them nations been over there trading back and forth technology and weapons. Why? Because all the nations, they say, hey, the scriptures say they're gonna say, let the weak say I'm strong, man.
They want to use them on you.
Iran used to be a so-called weak nation. Now they strong. Why? Because they fortified now. Because they got allies.
They said somebody backing them up, man. Somebody backing them up.
And all those countries got interest in each other because they're trying to move away from America. So they got interest in, Russia has interest in Iran with their oil. So what do? They make alliances. And they say, yeah, you give us oil, we'll give you weapons. If you continue to supply us, you'll be our ally. If anybody attacks you, they attack us. You know, alliances are being made, man. And America is the enemy of the earth right now, man. All these countries hate America. How she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. You know? It's time for this place to be brought low, man. It's time, man. Hey, we living in a beautiful time, man. We about to see our oppressors go down. We about to see the wicked of our people that choose not to serve God. We about to see their ass die too, man. You people that hate the Lord, man, choose this devil over the Lord that enslaved your whole nation of people. You do the soft shoe around this devil and then mean mug your people. Niggas like that gonna be put straight to death, man. Yeah, soft shoes.
Skechers with
The
cushion in it.
Scooby-Doos. Got those Scooby-Doos. Hush puppying around Esau, man. Then hate your neighbor, man. These niggas down here even talk like this goddamn devil, man. We in the bar last night throwing darts. And nigga came in. I'm calling that nigga a cracker. Nigga came in.
Hey, buddy, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing, man?
I wanted to hit his ass on the table. You know, hey, and your shit play out in your head like you going actually hitting this motherfucker on the table and dropping his ass.
It was horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Through the garbage. Yeah, man. You got some more of that, bro?
Verse 43, Matthew 24 and 43. It says, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched.
Yeah, if the good man had known what watch the thief would come, he would have watched. And we know what watch the thief is gonna come.